Hi everybody, good morning and salam alaikum. Hope you all enjoyed the Eid vacation and back to the work today. I just wanted to take a video on the recent updates um, on the management system, which there are a few changes. Of course, you are doing it on an individual basis. Now it is to be done on a common basis so that everybody will understand the task. Okay, as usual, let me give a quick review on the things, and before that, I'll make the screen full so that it will be easy for you. Display settings, maybe full screen. Yeah. Okay, now let us go to the task management again. Please, gentlemen, start using the task management sheet because there are still only 50% of the people are using task management. So I'll use Pradeep. Pradeep. So for the tasks, your own tasks or assigned tasks, please mention it here. Approvals, please, all internal approvals should be going through this sheet. And notifications, any information which is to be notified. See, for example, vehicle issues, accidents, whatever it is, should be notified here. Any violations, whatever it is, should be notified here. And for approvals, actually, you people are entering the approvals, but only thing is that whenever you request for an approval, please notify the executor as accounts from Ahmad or Alan. If you wanted to notify to Ahmad, so that Ahmad will be informed, so that Ahmad can see this approval and he can release the fund. Okay, so for approvals, please raise a request and uh, mention the name of Ahmad. Okay, so now if you wanted an approval from Teja, no problem, get it from Teja, and executor will be Ahmad. Okay, then it will be if something which is if a task where the fund is not required, only task is there which requires approval, then you need to mention the other person's name, whoever is the executor. But if at all any amount is required for that particular task, then mention uh, accounts personnel name Ahmad or Alan. Mostly Ahmad, I think. So that would be done. Okay. Okay, this is all a quick recap on the previous things which we are all doing it. But please, if at all something is there, internal emails and all will not be accepted. Only through this sheet, any approvals will be carried out. All the tasks should be highlighted here again. Thank you very much, and we'll continue for the next thing. Don't save. Okay. Now there are few sheets in the employer sheets. In the task management, if you go, or not task management, there is employee file in the task management. So here you can go for the employee details. This is the main sheet, master sheet, like common folders everybody can see. This is an employee details where everybody can see. If you get a pop-up window like this, then just close it, ignore it. Don't, not necessary to press update, don't update, nothing, just ignore it. And here you can mention anybody's your own username and password. For example, again I use Pradeep. So this is admins related, and all admins related fields will be visible here, and Pradeep admin will be updating it here. Okay, same way, I'll mention HR. Sorry. So if at all HR is there, HR related fields will be visible, and all the all the things to be updated by the, the particular department. So each department will have their own login ID and password, and any updates in the employee file should be updated here. And once you update it, please don't forget to click save. This save will save all the data in the database. Okay. See, for example, if I, so nothing is here now. Now if I enter using my login ID and password, I can see all the fields now here. So here all the fields are there. Like that, training is having his own department fields which are to be updated. Okay, vacations, everything is there which are to be updated now. Okay, and please update in the same sheet. if anybody is in vacation also, we will come to know that people are in vacation, these people are in vacation and all. So now this is understood that 19 people are there and who are in vacation now. And people who are idle, people who are on training, we need to get updates from this sheet at least. Okay, thank you very much, and we will go to the next sheet. Sorry if this is a long video, give a break, pause it when you are not feeling like listening, and proceed. Now, employee incident, I'll come one by one now. This is not depend, this employee contract, ECAMA, renewal history and all, HR will take care of it, and HR department should mention it. Okay, the employee's name, again they need to log in, and once they log in, the employee name is there. Okay, these all the employees are there here now. Now, when is it renewed, renewal date, renewal type, and amount spent, of course, changes if any. So each employee we are renewing their contracts, and also all the contract renewal history, comma renewal history, should be here, should be mentioned here. Okay, this is done, this should be done by the HR department, and this sheet is exclusively shared to the HR department. Nobody can see this sheet. Okay, once it is understood, this will be shifted to the HR, particular HR drive, and HR only can do that. Employee declaration history, this sheet is only by the admin. Each employee is having a declaration. Again, each employee is have a declaration. What is the declaration? Okay, for example, an employee has executed a violation, and a violation, he has given a letter, that apology letter, that this is the thing and all. So this letter, what is the letter date, letter description? Again, each employee will have his own declaration, and this declaration will be continuously going on. So by this we will understand that a particular employee is having number of declarations and all, number of positive declarations or number of negative declarations. This is done by the admin and HR department, and again these sheets are shared only by the admin, and nobody, everybody cannot see these sheets. Okay, and employee details I already discussed. Employee incident history, this immediately, actually generally all the operations and maybe service order, Teja is having the information on this. So if at all that is the case, then immediately it is to be notified. Of course, in the task management, in the notifier, we can mention it. And if you are not able to access the system at that time, at least put a voice message to your team member, like for Bhim, maybe entering that, or here Devan, Isyak, or Rashid Bhai can help us in entering these details. If at all you come to know that any employee, your department's employee, has conducted a violation or any incident, vehicle accident or whatever it is, if from small to big, then we need to mention it here. Okay, for example, any candidate incident date, what is the date of the incident, what is the incident description, maybe a small accident or a tire damage, or maybe reshoots, even reshoots also can be mentioned here. And what is the result of the incident, what happened, maybe radiography reshoots have occurred, or traffic violation for that instant inside Aramco or whatever it is, you should mention it here and then save it, so that it will be in the saved in the database. And this sheet will be common into the operations, especially because most 99.9% employees are in the operations, either in service order or in the project operations. So these sheets should be updated by the operations guys. Okay, employee leaves, this will be updated by the admin department. If at all a new leave, any leave application is there, what is the leave type and all. I'll apply Pradeep. The leave type, what is the leave type, and paid, unpaid, and this thing. And you can simply add leave, which is employee number, employee name, and Pradeep can do this. I'll explain him if at all required. In case of any doubts, you can sit in the meeting, during the next meeting we can discuss that. But I'm just shooting, taking this video so that in order to save time, because once you go through the video, most of the things are understood, and it should be very small clarification session only during the meeting. Okay, this leave type is mentioned here, vacation leave. This is annual vacation. We'll change it to annual vacation. Sick leave or personal leave, paid, unpaid. Non, for example, unpaid leave will be mentioned as unpaid, and start date to end date, and okay. This will be accumulating all the leaves, and all the leaves will be here. So we will get all the leaves of the employees. Okay, now this is again, this employee leaves is exclusively for the admin department, and nobody, it's not common for everybody. And this is for the store. Each employee is issued with the material. So again, so what is the material type, issue, what is the issued material, and all. So we will continuously go on issuing. For example, Harish is given with the material. What is the material type issued? What is the material identification? When is it issued? Is it received or not? If it is received, received it. Again, material type. What is the next material issued? Material identification, and so on. ISIAC should maintain this sheet with the help of Bhim. And I mean, like ISIAC and Bhim will combinedly maintain this sheet. If at all he issued a material, they will mention it here. Okay, so that this will through this we will understand that an employee is having material list. Whatever material list an employee is having, we will come to a conclusion on that. Okay, and employee overtime history. This operations again should be giving this task. Like again, I'll let me see. Okay, what is the month for each month? What is the overtime for 1 month? So we cannot mention it daily anyway. And, as Nagendra is maintaining DPR for the operations, project operations, but monthly for each month, what is the overtime in hours an employee is receiving, or what is the overtime we are giving? This is the overtime history, month, year. So you can say Jan 2022, and overtime is 40 hours, whatever it is. So we need to mention this. This is the for each employee. Okay, this is to be maintained again by operations team. And employee training history, again, if at all Mohanad is responsible to fulfill this sheet. Mm, again, so what is the training start date, what is the training end date, what is the training description, again what is the training start date. So it keeps on going on. So now through this we need to understand that what is the who, sorry, which employee is undergoing training now, means like what is the current training session, and mm, who are the employees who are that are participating in the current training session. We need to understand this through this, and each employee, how many days is spent for training. We also should understand this through this sheet. So Mohanad is responsible, and Mohanad will be having only access to this sheet, okay, to update this sheet. And this is employee work history. This will help us in preparing the CVs, updating the CVs and all. So what actually he did, an employee from joining to till date. For example, again, uh, see, this is just we filled it actually. Sator, Harish worked in Sator project, method RT, project start and project end. Again, project name, to method RT, method whatever method, and so through this we will understand that an employee is working with us since how many years and what is his actual experience. This will help us in updating the CVs, uh, which will make our life easier to submit it to the clients. Okay, this is all about the employees. If in case of any addition sheets, we will update it to you, and we will inform you. This is all very very simple tasks. Once you are you start using these things, it will be very very easy compared to the what you are doing now. And even now it is only known to you. For example, any sheets which are being updated by you is only known to you. Now instead of updating your own sheets, stop updating your own sheets. You update your these sheets, which will give us a transparent information to everybody. Okay, now let us go to vehicles. Mirza will be responsible for this. In case Mirza is not able to use the computers properly, let him assign somebody else. Maybe he will ask Beam's help or somebody's help to update it. Okay, now this vehicle details. We have all the vehicle details here. when you get a pop-up window like this, just close it. So now here, Mirza, you should update what are the vehicles that are undergoing repairs. For example, I see here now need to replace the vehicle, accident received, under repair, key to be sent. These are all the, this is bus. Okay, need to replace with door number, whatever it is. I want all the repairs to be highlighted here, so that it will be easy for us to follow up. And if you give a follow-up message to me, or Nagendra gives a follow-up message to me, and maybe I forget it also, I can open this sheet and I can simply see that these are the vehicles which are in repair now, and still it is not repaired. So I can follow up with the relevant management team, and if it is more costly or whatever it is, and take an action on this. So instead of keeping the vehicle idle, we can be very faster in taking a decision of vehicle repairs. For example, all the number plate to be, will number plates to be changed, also to be mentioned here. If number plate is to be changed, if in future, if there is a fine of number plates, it is responsibility of you, Mirza, especially, because until and unless you informed here, if you don't notify here and number plate violation is there, then it is totally our fault, means like your fault. So mention it here, and if we are not taking action on replacement of the number plates, then yes, then there is a fine, and it is understandable. If there is a fine and without informing that the number plate issues and all, even periodic inspection, everything is to be mentioned here. All the vehicles are clearly mentioned here. So please mention it, update it whenever the number plate is completed. For example, you can delete it, no problem. Only you are having access to this sheet, so to edit it and all, so that it will be easy for you. If not you, maybe you can assign the same task to Beam or whoever it is, but this sheet to be updated. Okay, and all the remaining periodic inspection and all will be updated. Istimara expiry and all, we will take care of that. But at least if at all there is an expiry, you need to see, you need to understand this sheet. Vehicles and accommodations will be totally under your scope. Any issue in the accommodations, any issue in the vehicles also, please take utmost responsibility. I know that everything is in your mind, but we all should be informed, so that it will be followed up and action is taken very quicker, on a quicker note. Okay. Now, vehicle maintenance. For example, any vehicle which is receiving maintenance. Again, I know it will be a long sheet because we are doing, but as of now, we need to understand that is it real or not. For example, this is the vehicle. We are having the vehicle maintenance. Now, here you can maintain. You can mention what are the vehicles to be maintained. I mean, like any repairs happened, finished, closed. So, one second. So, okay, repair. This is the one. RT works is there. So date of complaint. What is the complaint received on this? Repair description. What is the repair description for this vehicle? Repair handled by who handled it? Like our Rajak handled it, or the vehicle lease company handled it, or the Al Jazeera handled it? Who handled it? And what is the labor charge for repair? What is the labor charge for repair, and what is the parts cost for repair? And whether it's completed or not. If it is completed, completed date. Again, if it is, you continue it simply. Date of repair, date of complaint, simply. For each vehicle, we need to have the complete history. Already Nagendra has maintained the history as of now. We will update that history here. And from today onwards, please mention the vehicle condition here. And please don't forget, everybody, all sheets till now, whatever discussed, once you enter, please click on save. Then only it will be saved. Okay, this is about the vehicles and employees completed, and files to be updated in the common folder. This already I have given. Employee file structure. This sheet is already circulated. So admin will update the common medical everything here in the common folder. ID will be maintained by HR, and the responsible persons are here mentioned here. So they will update the sheets here, the particular sorry, that particular item of the employee in the common folders. Like common folders are here. Okay. Common files and employee files, you'll have all the structure here. I think it's inside staff. So here blood group is there, certificates are there. So you will have all the details updated, and these details will be updated by the relevant departments and relevant department heads or relevant department persons. Okay, I think that's all for this video. I don't want it to extend it more. So thank you very much. In case of any doubts, please discuss on Saturday's meetings. Okay, thank you very much for that.